How's it going, guys? Mr. Dynamite here. So while I was recording the full regeneration for moves there, I think that would have gone up by the time this video goes up. If not, then it's coming. But while I was recording that, towards the end of me recording, this guy joined my lobby, and as you can see, and probably from the title, I'm sure, maybe I don't know, but he has Super God Fist. Now, he used it just, let's just say that's the first time, I don't know if it was or not, but because the audio, well the gameplay audio is quite low, just make sure you keep an eye on his keybar. Right there, well, 2 bars of key just went then, another one there as well. He did just try and spam it, so I'm thinking, okay, if you want to spam, we'll spam, my friend, okay. This is all just for a bit of fun, guys, don't take this too seriously, of course, don't message him, because if you do, and he reports it, it's you that's going to get suspended, banned, or warned from PSN. Nothing will happen to him. It's all good. It's all for a bit of fun. He was also on mic, as you can see on the right hand screen right now, but his mic was extremely quiet. But I don't think he said anything like nasty or hate messages or whatever, because if he did, I would have messaged him saying what's this about, and this would be an entirely different video. But this is just for fun. So again, using Nordnad for the first fight, he's spamming Super God Fist. I mean, let's be fair, that's what he's been doing. Again, make sure you keep an eye on his key, because, well, at least for those, like, 3 or 4 a little bit ago, like a few, well, like, what, a minute, 30 seconds ago, something like that. Like, well, I did hit him before he could fully execute the attack, so he just took 1 bar, like, right there, but a bit faster. Again, maybe, I don't know. So, because I'm on Nordnad, I don't have that many characters or stages unlocked. So, oh yeah, he went for the Dragon Fist there. I think it was Dragon Fist, but I hit him out of it, so it's very cool. And I believe something that happens in the next fight, or the fight after that. But because, again, I don't have that many characters unlocked on Nordnad yet, and I probably won't bother grinding unless they change it in the expansion, because this is from version 1.0701. I'm going to pick Vegeta Blue, and you can probably tell why, because I'm going to give him a taste of his own medicine, again, just for fun. There, I believe he went for the time skip transport into Brave Heat, so I go for the Candy Beam, and again, because I'm a male Margin, the lower stamina I have, the more damage I will receive, so I go for Rice Action there. I've got a pretty good amount of stamina right now. Get the Perfect Block up there, go for the throw. I mean, it's looking really good for me. All these fights are play matches with limitations turned off and capsules off, and the time limit, as you guys can see, has been set to 10 minutes. So all that means basically it's a 10-minute fight, level and super souls. Well, the super soul effects do actually work. And why am I going for Energy Zone? I may have wanted to go for Divine Wrath Purification, but I don't think that would have hit either. Yeah, I'll go for it here. I've almost got maxed health again. Like, I think I'm just messing around at this point. I don't know why I was waiting this long. I mean, yeah, just go for the... Well, I get the Perfect Block off there. I might go for a Stamina Break here. No, I don't. I lied. Go for the Key Blast, because why not? That flies off to Oblivion. Great. He goes to the ground, presumably to recover stamina. And, of course, I have the beautiful Golden Skeleton. And I go... Well, I forget that this Super Soul gives you the Bomb Key Blast. So I thought I had to hold it for some reason, but no, I had the Bomb Key Blast. So from there, Dirty Fireworks. Look at the God of Destruction of all universes. Just look at him. Worship him. Okay, next fight, let's get serious. So I do pick Vegeta Blue for this fight. Again, just because he's got Savage Strike, which is basically a... Well, I mean, it's a good attack, but is he better than Super God Fist? Maybe, I don't know. And, well, with Savage Strike, it's an attack that I haven't used that much. So, I mean, if you guys go and watch the... I believe, like, it was the Time 6... Vegeta Blue, My Hope Will Never Die, Final, Kamehameha, Spirit Sword, Super Saiyan Blue, whatever that video is called, but it's basically Time 6 Vegeta Blue, My Hope Will Never Die video. But there's a section in that video where we all go for Savage Strike, and I forgot what you had to do to, go for like the traditional, I guess like the Super God version of it, like the Super God Fist version. But you just have to hold it down, but I thought you just have to tap it, and to teleport it, you hold it down, but no, it's the opposite. So I did learn in this fight, like I've already learned it, that's how you actually do it. So yeah, just gonna... Well, there, I think I also went for Savage Strike, but he went for Super God Fist because he's faster. So that's very cool. Again, he is kind of predictable in when he's going to vanish. Not too predictable, but he's okay-ish, I guess. He's got essentially, maybe the boots are different and the wristbands, but those are kind of generic. Like a kind of low... Well, not low budget, but a kind of like the same method I used in the... the False Super Saiyan 5 Burcol video from like about... Actually, I don't know, like about 2 weeks ago, because I'm not sure when his video is going up. Apart from the top, which is, well, the top in quotation, which is the Great Ape outfit. For that moveset, well, for that costume rather, I had the Golden Great Ape outfit, so that's pretty cool. I got with Savage Strike there, thinking it may reach a bit further than it would, or farther, whatever, it didn't work. He flies off now. He's on pretty much no stamina. He goes for Divinity Unleashed. I believe he may transform into Potential Unleashed now. I'm not too sure, but I do go for maximum charge because I may as well. I can. I know it doesn't transform. Oh yeah, I believe he went for Dragon Fist, but I go for the Savage Strike, and that did look savage. Now, I do get a little bit carried away in this next fight, and you'll see what I mean by that. So we picked what I picked was the mountain stage. Well, it's one of my favourite maps of the game, not my favourite, it's one of my favourites. Go for maximum charge, he goes for Divinity Unleashed, of course he does. I don't give him a chance, you know, I want to kick his ass. Yeah, just go for the basic, I believe it's just the square combo there. Out of all of the cast characters, and this probably isn't saying too much, but I would say that, well, at least in my opinion, I'm more confident with Vegeta Blue. So they go for the teleporting Savage Strike. The attack that almost knocked the immortality out of Merge Zamasu in Super, which is very funny. Or weird, I don't know. Well, not weird, but it's very... yeah, it's just interesting. So there he goes for the time skip transport evasive. Don't know why. Yes, it did a bit of damage on me, but in my opinion, it wasn't worth it because right now he doesn't have any stamina to be able to vanish. Because, well, I think now that he knows I'm spamming Savage Strike, he's going to spam Punisher Drive. And I probably would have done that as well if I had Super Gold Vegeta unlocked. You know, Super Saiyan... I was going to say Super Saiyan God. Super Saiyan, I apologise, but Super Saiyan Gold Vegeta. But again, I don't have him unlocked on Northern Edge yet. I probably won't even bother with it, to be honest, I've already mentioned. So yeah, so, I mean, he goes for Potential Unleashed there. I'm kind of surprised, to be honest, that... well, I'm not really surprised, but... we watched his eyes running the... let me show you my... Dragon Godly Might. I believe it's the Merge Zamasu one. So I believe all that does, actually I can't remember, but one of the effects is that it seals your, and by seal I mean that you can't use it for a while, but it temporarily seals your super, not super attack, what am I saying? It temporarily seals you using your transformation. So there I go for the final Kamehameha, and that should have hit him, but of course the damn mountain is like God mode. He goes for Brave Heat there. I block all the key blast part of it by going for Saiyan Barrier. Sorry, what's it called? Force Shield. I'm just used to calling it Saiyan Barrier from like Raging Blast. Yeah, again, I love that evasive, but it's only useful for situations like that. But then again, if I had Hyper Movement, that would have just broken his guard, probably. He goes for the Burst Kamehameha. I probably should have thought about just ending it right here. But again, I just want to spam Savage Strike because why not? So I do hit him with one there. I'm just standing still right here to try and wait and punish him. I mean, I completely failed there. Like, I had a perfect opportunity to go for it while he was using Divinity Unleashed. Didn't work. Go for the Heavy Smash there. Into Savage Strike, he teleports, vanishes, whatever, same thing. Of course he does. Super God Fist. Again, not looking too good for me right now. I've got no stamina. Like, I'm kind of surprised that he's not broken my guard yet. Cutting BS there, that shouldn't have hit me. I moved out of the way, but of course latency, lag, whatever. Again, I got for Savage Strike. I think I did need to teleport that. Didn't work. Go for the throw. Didn't work. It's getting so intense. Going to Clash. I was kind of considering going for Final Kamehameha, but you know what? I played safe and go for Spirits Up because I know that if he went for his evasive, I don't think it would have hit me, but it would have definitely made him come into... okay, I would need to rephrase that, but it would definitely make him come closer to me. Oh, come with me. What? Okay, so on to the next fight. We're on the, what is it, Destroyed Namek. I believe there's going to be this fight and another fight. I'm not too sure, but I think there's going to be 2 fights left. Yeah, again, he's Super Soul, like I mentioned earlier. Given he's got Divinity Unleashed and Potential Unleashed, kind of surprised that he didn't run the Elder Super Soul. Now, is it cheap? Depends how you use it. I've used it a fair few times in the past. I do know, lads. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Yeah, let's get a paper block off there. I tried to go for the Vegeta Blue Fist, or whatever I called it on Twitter, or in the Vegeta Blue Character Exclusive World Tournament video from a few months back. If you guys remember that, I don't know. Basically, it's like, it's basically making your opponent, bait them into vanishing by going for fully charged heavy smashes. Doesn't always work where it does. It's very satisfying. I block the Super God Fist to hit him with the Savage Strike. I do give him points though for going for the double-handed MLG as hell backflip there. I've mentioned this before, but I have no idea how to do that double-handed recovery backflip. But I think it's just the recovery animation if you hit the invisible ground. That's just what I think it is. But in Xenoverse 1 I did it, I believe it's in the Epic it's on the Let's Play channel now, the Epic Moments compilation part 1 I think. And it's funny because the first video on this channel is the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1 Epic Moments compilation part 2. And I haven't done a part 3 since. Yeah, probably should fix it, maybe, I don't know. Here I'm thinking, should I go for stamina reset? But I was kind of hoping I could defeat him by the time his stamina would have recovered. So go for the meteor crash here. He almost defeats him, not quite. I mean, I say almost. Like, he did a respectable amount of damage. I went for the savage strike, went for a second one, didn't do anything. Go for the grab there, into another savage strike attempt. He goes for Punisher drive. We both failed there, so that's great. We just both wasted 1 bar of ki, and he wasted 3 bars of stamina there. But going for the time skip trauma pulse. For the life of me, I have no idea why he went for that, and I just don't know why he went for it. Unless maybe he went for it to go for another one immediately, to go for stamina reset or something, I don't know. But here he is moved Punisher drive, what a surprise. Kind of expecting to go for the back it, then he didn't, he teleported. And I've mentioned this before in like an older-ish Xenoverse 2 video at this point, but one of my pet peeves is when people vanish rather, when you vanish. It's like, it's just extremely inefficient. Yes, it happens sometimes from like, I guess, not necessarily muscle memory, but instinct or whatever. But when you keep doing it, it's just annoying. I mean, don't get me wrong, it benefits me because my opponent would have just been using 2 bars of stamina. But for the most part, it's just, I don't know, it's just irritating. So going to the final fight for this video. Yeah, I mean, again, I've got nothing against this guy. Spamming Super God Fist, like, it's only really good, I'd say, if you're using Kayaking times 20 for that. Well, it's not inescapable, but you need to use your evasion to get out of it, so it is cheap, in my opinion. Or using Super Saiyan Blue Kayaking times 10 Goku, because, I mean, I've mentioned that in a video in the past. And actually, I might do more videos like this, you know, it's like fighting spammers or giving them a taste of their own medicine, which is probably, well, I'm going to probably call this video Spammer Gets a Taste of His Own Medicine or something, I don't know. But guys, do let me know if you want to see more videos of me fighting spammers when they do spam against me. I'll gladly oblige. I did want to try and use Yamcha, but I don't think I checked if I have him unlocked on Nordland yet. But if I was on Burcol, or actually I think Burcol's the only, well no, Burcol definitely is the only character where I've unlocked all the stages and the maps on. I don't know if I have Yamcha unlocked on any other character. But if I did have Yamcha unlocked, and if I saw him, I probably would have tried to beat him using Yamcha, because it would just be funny. So there I go for Spirit Sword. He goes for a burst, Kamehameha, to no avail. It was just too slow. I think I'm pretty sure it would have reached me, you know, when he burst it. Didn't work. He goes for another one there. Didn't work either. But this is it. Well, he couldn't have burst anyway, because at the time he had, he had half a bar of ki, I think. Goes for the throw here. I mean, let's be fair, it's pretty much down this book. He's got, well, it doesn't really matter about how much ki he has, but right now he's got no stamina, low health. All I need to do really is go for a stamina break, and that's game. I went for Spirit Stab as he went for Super God Fist. I do really wish that they would have cancelled each other out. That just would have been, well, it would have looked very cool in my opinion. Yeah, again, another Punisher drive. I go for Savage Strike, and that's kind of revenge maybe from earlier when I dashed out of the way in the third fight, I believe. And he went, well, you know, I moved out of the way, but it still hit me. Same for Kappa there, but it's on my end. So that's pretty good, my end Kappa. Went for another, well, I'm just spamming Savage Strike at this one because I can, because I've got a ton of health, stamina, and ki. There I go for the final Savage Strike, and that's enough to finish that off. Again, no ill will towards this guy, it's just a bit of fun. So that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.